Hello Flosstube, it's Sarah and my channel is Handmade by Sarah W. Welcome to Flosstube number 34 and welcome to a new location in my house. I'm not in my usual spot. I am in my stitchy spot because if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I did break and dislocate my ankle. So I can't make it upstairs to my sewing room, which is where I always film my floss tubes. So I'm down here for now, for probably a couple months, and we're just gonna roll with it. So I have been getting a lot of stitching in since my last video because I can't do anything, I can't walk around. So I will go more into detail about that at the end, but for now we'll just talk about the stitching and just tell you what I've been up to. So since my last video, I don't know if you caught it, but I did an interview on Instagram Live with December Stitches. And so I know some of my friends hopped on there and watched while it was live or watched the recording. So if you would like to catch that interview, it was so fun. You can find it over on the December Stitches Instagram page and I'll link them below. But I was so honored that I was chosen to do an interview and it was really fun. It was kind of after I got injured and before my surgery, so it was kind of a weird time for me, but I'm glad we could still make it work and it was really fun and I hope you'll go check that out. So today what I have for you, I have 2 finishes and 2 new starts and some whips. So let's just get right into the stitching. So my first finish, this was actually a new start that I started since my last video. So I don't think I ever did show this to you at all on my last video. I don't have my board down here, so. This is called Jack's House Pin Keep and it's by Stacy Nash. Let's see, maybe I can do this. This might be easier. Yeah, how's that? So I did this on really my new favorite color, which is Shell by Picture This Plus. I've been using it a lot. You're gonna see it 2 more times today. I really am into this color. But I used an 18 count with a 1 strand and I used the called for floss, which were 3 colors, Gentle Arts, I believe. And oh, I just love it so much. So I started stitching this with my friend Allie. We do a lot of stitches together and we started this one, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something, or 3 maybe. And actually I want to say we started it on like the 1st of September. And so when my friend Sarah saw it, she was like, oh, I want to get that too. So she ordered it too and she started stitching it too. I think I'm the first one that finished, but also I'm the one that can't walk. So like I have a lot of time to stitch, but Allie's really close too. So I'll be looking forward to seeing her finish soon and then Sarah's as well. So this, I love Stacy Nash and this was a joy to stitch. I also stitched another one by her that was, I showed it it was when I showed all my fall finishes and it was framed and I said I wanted to pull it out and make it into a pillow. And I think that's what I'm gonna do when I can get upstairs and fully finish things. And I just think they're gonna be so cute next to each other. But that one was called The House on Pumpkin Hill. And I think they're gonna be so cute next to each other in a dough bowl. So my next finish, oh my gosh, I worked on this. I told Sarah yesterday that I thought my fingers were gonna fall off because I worked on this so much. And this is the blue flower, it's Autumn Bee, and I love this. So this came out as an exclusive that my friend Sarah, who if you don't know, you probably do know who she is because we do videos together, but Sarah Stitchery on YouTube and Stitchy Sarah Reads on Instagram. she had gotten this gifted to her by somebody that was at a retreat. It was an exclusive, so it wasn't available. I was dying for it. I had to wait a year. Literally the second it came out, I ordered it and could not wait to start it. And I started it, but I think I didn't realize how many stitches were actually in this. It is a lot. So I kept putting it down. Like I just wouldn't work on it a lot. I think because it really was way more than I was bargaining for. But Sarah and I kind of made a goal to finish it this month. And so that just lit a fire under me. And look, it's done. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It is stunning. I just cannot stop staring at it. I think it's so beautiful. And the way I'm gonna finish it is like in the chart. There is a Lady Dot chenille trim that she used. And here's the color. Isn't that gonna look so good as a pillow? So, but let me tell you about mine though, okay? I didn't use anything called for. The called for floss are dinky dyes, and there's several colors. So I was not about to make that investment for what I was considering a small piece. Now I'm like, this is not so small. But, you know, like if it was a big sampler or something, maybe I would have splurged. But I thought, no, you know what? I'm going to pull from Stash. And that's exactly what I did. These are all colors from Stash that are overdyes. There are some Gentle Arts, there's Classic Colorworks, there's some Moselle, there's maybe a DMC or two. Like I think the white is a DMC 712, I want to say. Yeah, you know, there might be a DMC or two, but most of them, because I really, really wanted the variegation and I got it. And I think it's stunning. The fabric that I used, I want to say it's a Witchell, but it's called Peaceful Purple. And I got it on 1-2-3 stitch and it's a 16 count. The reason I chose this particular fabric is because I wanted my stitching to be super variegated and I wanted that to be like the star of the show. And so I did not choose a variegated fabric. I wanted it to be purple, but I just wanted it to just kind of be the background, and I really think I pulled off the vision that I had, and I love it. I love all the colors so much. Those flowers are something else. All that variegation. Oh, I just love it so much. So I am happy to have that finished. So those are my two finishes. Of course, I don't have anything fully finished because I can't get to my sewing machine or to all my finishing things. So that will just have to wait for later, and that is okay. All right, so I had a new start. I don't think I even showed y'all this. I think maybe we just talked about it on my video with Sarah because I was talking about my fabric choices. But this is the Scarlet House, the Floral Motif Sampler. So I got this as a gift from my mom, the chart. I've wanted to stitch this for years. I think it's so beautiful. And I went back and forth. Initially, I thought I'll do the DMC. And then I thought, I'm looking forward to this. I want it to be like the perfect fabric, the perfect floss, like everything. So I did get the overdyes, and it's all, I think it's all Gentle Arts except for 1 Weeks. So they just came off my ring, but this is what the colors are looking like. And I've gotten, quite a bit done, I think. May have to get my board for next time, but so here is my progress. How's that? There you go. So I've been doing a little border, a little floral, just kind of mixing it up. This is on 18 count Picture This Plus Shale, my new favorite color. I love it. And so here is what I'm doing. So, you know, I'm a color completer. That's like to my core what I love. But what I'm doing is I picked a page and I thought, okay, I'm gonna color complete on this page, and then if there's anything left on my needle, I'll move to like the next page or whatever, just to kind of finish out that thread. And so that's really what I've been doing. I've been just trying to complete a color, and then because I want to complete that whole page, and then like move probably over here and complete that page, a color at a time. So honestly, when I first started this, my intention, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to just do like a motif at a time. Like, won't that be so fun? But I just can't, I can't operate like that. I just, especially when that color is like all around in other motifs, like I just can't do it. I'm all about the efficiency of putting the strand on and going. So, you know, that's where we're at. But you know what? At the end of the day, like when I finish it, it'll be finished. So it's not, it doesn't make a difference how you get there as long as you just stitch. So I'm super happy with my progress. I love how my shale is looking with these colors. This is an 18 count, so I'm using 1 strand of floss for that. So, and my friend Sarah started that with me too, and several other people have joined in on that too. I love that. I love for my friends to join me. It's so fun. Let's see. Okay, I had another new start that I'm excited to tell you about. Okay, so my friend Laura, she is Textilly Crafts. So if you don't know her, go check her out. She has a YouTube. She's a designer. She has an Instagram. She has all the things. So she had sent me, so sweet, her new releases. So I'm going to show all of them to you, but this is the one that I started with. It's called Autumn Leaf. And then this Fall Acorn, so cute. Coffee and Tea. And these are the same design. The only thing different is the word on the bottom. But she gives you both words, so. And then this one, Floral Spool. I just love those colors. That finish is so cute too. So I started, like I said, with Autumn Leaf. Now, her colors, she uses a variegated DMC in this model. And so, you know, very fall colors. It's, you know, oranges, browns, super, super, super cute. And honestly, I considered going to get this floss, but then also I couldn't walk, I can't drive. So I was like, never mind, I'm not going to Michael's. Forget that idea. What am I going to use that I have? Well, she had also sent me a floss that I have never used before, but I've wanted to. And it's the floss that she used for this Fall Acorn. Now, this is interesting, okay, because this floss, this is by Pirate and Robin. They dye yarn and now floss. But, like, look how cool this is. This is awesome. This color is called Dark Copper, Pirate and Robin. It's a variegated, beautiful floss, right? But when Laura stitched her model, she literally cut, like she cut the blue and green out and did this part with that. She cut the brown out and did this part. I have never ever done that with a variegated floss, but that's super cool. I'm still trying to decide how I want to stitch this. Like, part of me wants to not do it like this and just go. Just stitch it and let the variegation do its thing. But then I've also never thought of or done this method, so that might be cool too. So that's still, we're still thinking there. But what I did was for Autumn Leaf, I said I'm going to use this for that one. So that's exactly what I did. And here is where I am on that. So, I love the blue in with the browns on this. Oh my gosh, it just, I'm not trying to do any kind of pattern, or I'm just going, I'm just stitching it, you know? So it's super cool. But this is a cute little design because it has like little pumpkins, little acorns, just cute little kind of Quakerish type things inside, little designs. Really, really cute. So I'm doing this on an 18, no, I'm not. I'm doing it on a 20 count Fiber on a Whim in the color Cocoa. And I think that that would be pretty, honestly, for the acorn one too, but we'll see. I don't know. And so Laura so generously wanted to do a giveaway on my channel for 2 of my viewers. You would each get one of her PDFs. So, and it's any one that you choose. It can be any one of these, or it can be others that she's done. I've stitched her other designs. I think there's only one I haven't stitched yet. I did a Valentine's. I love her first design, is so cute. It's a snowflake. I don't know if you remember when I did that, but it's really, really cute. But then she, you know, she has these new designs. So you get to pick. So I will tell you, I'll think of a word and we'll use that in the comment on how to enter and win for the PDF. So let's see next. Okay, just some whips. I've been working on my Stacy Nash Sarah's sewing bag that my friend Sarah and I are doing together. And we both have finished everything that you see on this part of the picture. We have finished it. So now all we have left is like the back part of the little bag, which is, since you do stitch this all on one piece of fabric, it is the bottom of the fabric that you'll see when I hold it up. Oh, it's so cute. Every time I see it on this screen, I'm just in love. I love this fabric. It's an 18 count millstone by LFA Fabrics, or LFA Linen, sorry, which you can't really get it right now. It's really hard to get. But I had this piece and I wanted to use it for something special. And I thought this little bag is going to be the best use for this fabric. So I pulled it out and used it, but it's so cute. I love that tree. It's so pretty. So that one, a lot of things we stitch together, we'll kind of make goals and say, like, let's get this section done, and we'll both work on that section. And then some things we work on together, we just do whatever we want. And so that one we're like sticking together. But this one, this is one that we're working on together and we are not sticking together. And this is called Love and Learning. It's by Emily Call. And this is where I am at. I did do quite a bit of work on this. I got that tree trunk to where it's ready to fill in, and I worked on a lot of these letters over here since I last did show this. But there's a big house here. So cute. This is a 20 count Zweigart Ada in the color Platinum. Okay, I've just got a couple more whips, and then that's really all I've been working on. So my birthday start this year was Anne Hughes by Quaint Rose Needle Arts. So I've been working a little bit on her. I'm using all the called for color, and I am using, my fabric is Seraphim in the color Old Stationery, I believe, and all the called for floss. So here is where I am on her, and what I've been working on really is like outlining the windows in the door with that dark color. And then I think it was the same color here, so I still had some on my needle, so I just popped that in there. Yeah, I think that's all I really did was that one color. So I'm trying to not like speed through this one because I really, really enjoy it and I really love the colors, but also I do enjoy working on it. So I do want to, you know, continue. And okay, oh, this one I love. Okay, so this is by Blackbird, and it's called Lydia R. Cohagen. Just, it's so stunning to me. I love it. So my friend Joy had given me this chart, and we're both working on it together. And I'm doing this on an 18 count latte by Fiber on a whim. So that's where I'm at. I think I got those two birds in, and then these two flowers. I was working on those. I didn't get them finished, but I was working on them. I love that fabric too. Like I could stitch everything on that. It's so pretty. It's such a good neutral. So I'm using one strand, and I did a little bit of a conversion. I didn't have all of the called for, so I just substituted some other colors. And then, oh, one more thing that I had been working on, and I haven't worked on this in a year. So this is The Pumpkin House by Hello from Liz Matthews. And this came out last year about this time, and I could not get it fast enough. It's so cool how she did it on the two fabrics, and so I wanted to do mine the same exact way. And so here is the top. So I did all the bottom windows, the door, I finished out the border, I did the little spiders. I don't remember if I did the bird or if I already had that done, but I've been using the black. Like I got all the black in the whole chart done. So I did this, and then I did all of this border. But you know, when you can't walk or do anything, you just stitch a border, you know? So I'm gonna try my best to show you. I'm gonna see if I can pin it together with my needle, how it lines up. So when you use a two fabrics that are the same count, so I use 20 count for mine. Let me see if I can show it to you. It will line up perfectly so that you can, when you finish it, okay, this isn't perfect, but you get the idea. So yeah, mine lines up just right. It's gonna be so cute. This top fabric is Picture This Plus in the color Haunted, and the bottom is Fog, and I did them both in 20 count. Fog's a really good neutral too. You know what it reminds me of that I use a lot is Cream and Sugar from Fiber on a Whim. I love that blue though too. So good. So yeah, I did all of the black. So now I'll be moving on to another color. maybe I'll continue to work on this. I'm using floss from Forbidden Fiber Co. And this was a conversion that Tiger Lily came up with, and Forbidden Fiber Co. sells a little floss pack that you can get for it. And so that's what I got. And the colors are super pretty. I love her floss. I was stitching with another one of her flosses. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it was on Autumn Bee. And I thought, you know, I should get some more of these. I really like her flosses. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's all that I have to show you for stitching. I'm glad to be back here. I know I missed last week. I do want to say thank you to everybody who has reached out to me, checked on me, messaged me. A lot of people have had similar stories that they've shared with me, and just everybody checking on me and keeping my spirits up. I really, really appreciated that. And so, okay, let's talk about the giveaway. So I have the 2 PDFs from Textilly to give away. So if you will use the word fall in your comment, I will pick 2 people that use that word. And on my next video, I'll announce who the winners are, and I'll get your information over to her, and you can pick a PDF chart from her. So thank you, Laura, for doing that for us. Your new charts are so cute. And as always, I've been enjoying stitching them. And okay, so just to tell y'all, if you didn't see it on Instagram and you want like a little more information, because I know some people have asked me like, what happened? I literally slipped in some mud it had started drizzling, and it was like that clay, slicky mud, and I just went down. I literally felt my ankle break under me. It was the wildest feeling. Like I knew something was wrong. So we ended up spending the night in the emergency room because my husband had to come get me, take me to the emergency room. I had to have it reset twice because the first time they did it and put a cast on it, it had already come out. So they had to start over and do it again. And then a couple days later, I was at the orthopedic surgeon, and he let me know, yes, you are going to have surgery. And by Friday, I was having surgery on my ankle to repair it. So I won't be able to walk for a couple months at least. So yeah, I'll have a lot of stitching to show for that. I'm feeling better. It was super painful, and it is so depressing to not be able to just do what you want to do and what you need to do for your family. So, but I have a really good husband and daughter who are taking such good care of me. My parents have been here, and so I'm well taken care of, and you know, I just have to sit here all the time. So thank you to everybody who has reached out. I really, really appreciate it. I feel all your thoughts and prayers. I really, really do. And I just appreciate all of you. And until next time, I hope you get a lot of good stitching in. I know I will be. And I hope to see you in a couple weeks. Take care. Bye.